Shmuel Yosef Agnon was an Israeli author who actually received the Nobel Prize for Literature. And we studied his works when I was a kid in school in Australia. And Shmuel Yosef Agnon spoke with the King of Sweden, was introduced to the King of Sweden, as is normal for Nobel laureates. And the King of Sweden asked him, "Where are you going, Mr. Agnon, from here, from Sweden?" And Agnon said to him, "I'm going to Jerusalem." And a friend who was standing with Mr. Agnon said, "But I thought you were going on a lecture tour of the United States from Sweden." And Agnon responded, he says, "Wherever a Jew is going, he's always on the way to Jerusalem." And that is a very beautiful idea. We are actually, the Jewish people, all of Jewish history, is a walk, so to speak, towards Israel and towards Jerusalem. We're thrown out, we come back, we're thrown out, we come back, we stay, we grow, we build, etc. Jews from Lithuania end up in Kobe, Japan during the war, then in Shanghai, and then the war ends, half of them go to Israel. Jews from Ethiopia walk across the desert, go to Sudan, get on ships organized by the Mossad, end up in Israel. A Jew from Australia, myself, who lived in Australia, then at the end of high school, went to Israel. My children, who grew up primarily in Passaic, New Jersey, have gone back to Israel. Thank God, 4 of them living in Israel. It's an amazing thing. Wherever a Jew is going, we're going to Jerusalem. And those are the first words that God says to our ancestor Abraham. His first thing that God says to Abraham, recorded in the Torah, is, "And God said to Abraham, Lech Lecha, go el haaretz, to the land asher eka, that I will show you." And there's 2 interpretations which are very beautiful. Lech Lecha means go to yourself. Lech, go, Lecha, to yourself, meaning God's telling Abraham, you're not going to somewhere foreign to you. You're going to the land of your soul. You're going to yourself. El haaretz, to the land asher eka, that I'll show you. One interpretation is the land that I'll show who you really are. That's the land where the true nature of the Jewish soul, the true nature of the Jewish people, will be able to flourish and flower and come out. Go to the land that I will show you. Go to yourself. Go to the land of Israel. It's an amazing idea. And actually, I'm reminded of a beautiful story. Yehuda Avner, who was the speechwriter for many prime ministers of Israel. He wrote the book, The Prime Ministers. He recounts there, he was born in Manchester, moved to Israel when he was about 18 or 19. He eventually was appointed ambassador of Israel to the United Kingdom. When he was introduced to Queen Elizabeth, she noticed he had a Mancusian accent. She said, "It is very strange. It's very strange, Ambassador Avner, for an ambassador of a foreign country to have a native English accent." And he says, "It is true, Your Majesty, that I was born in Manchester, but my soul was born in Jerusalem 2,000 years ago, before the Romans exiled us from there." And that, I think, is very true. The Jewish soul is born in Jerusalem, born in Israel. And Lech Lecha, the Jewish soul, we are all in a national move. We're in a spiritual movement towards our spiritual national home, the land of Israel, the city of Jerusalem. And that's the first words of God to that first Jew, Lech Lecha, go and find yourself. Where will you find yourself, he says? In the land of Israel. And this is, of course, a beautiful song, which I'm not going to sing, do not worry, by Rosh Shlomo Carlebach, return again, return to the land of your soul. And that's really what God is telling Abraham. Have a wonderful Shabbos. This is Mordechai Becher with the Gateways, Parshas.